Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome to another episode of What's Up with the Universe. I'm your host, Eli Who. And this is a very special episode because we are talking about measuring the sky. Yes. Normally we talk about other stuff like exploration, but I want to break down some stuff about how to measure the night sky without a sextant. If you're unfamiliar with a sextant is an instrument with a graded arc of 60 degrees and a sighting mechanism used for measuring the angular distances between objects and specifically for taking attitude navigation. Why can't I talk ever again? The universe, at least this big. Yes, I know. Yeah, I want to say hi to people who are hanging out in the chat right now. Andrea was first, but she wasn't first on the show because she was late today. I have to rub that in. Hello, Mountains of Elysium. Hello, fellow nerds. Welcome if you haven't seen the show before. If you like what you see or want to spread the word, hey, hit that little subscribe button and that bell notification because I just went live and it's not a Wednesday. Yes, I know. Kapla, bird of prey. Kapla. I have to say kapla to bird. Kapla. Let's see. We are talking about measuring the night sky. Yes. Many backyard astronomers don't have a sextant, and they often have trouble understanding these references such as degrees, arc minutes, and arc seconds when talking about separation of celestial objects. So I'm going to give you a basic tour of angular distances because, sometimes sky observers have a lot of interruptions. For like Starlink satellites, like Corin again.
Hey, what's happening? This is Corin, Nemic. I'm talking to you from my backyard. Just signed up for Cameo app. Sean asked and told me that's what all the cool kids are doing. So I'm just trying to be one of the cool kids. But I am dedicated to this. Dedicated to leaving you a message, no matter what the conditions are. That's why I'm doing this in the rain, to prove to you how serious I am about this. I mean, I will give you a shout out from a train, I'll give a shout out to you while I'm on a plane. I'll give a shout out to you from a car. I'll give a shout out to you from a dive bar. In fact, I heard that David Faustino's on here as well. He said that he was going to give some weird and creepy shout outs, but I challenge him. You want a weird and creepy shout out? Came to the right place, buddy.
Interrupt my show again? Get out of here, man. Sheesh. Listen, I'm trying to get a show here, talking about interruptions, and who decides to interrupt the show? Corin Nemic. Sheesh. Listen, you guys might as well just book a cameo from Corin Nemic. The information is down below. Maybe he'll stop interrupting my show. He's a cool guy anyway. But hey, interruptions like Starlink, they do seem to pass over some night sky when observing the galaxy in the night sky. But astronomers basically, this is how, I'm going to tell you how to measure stuff, okay? Astronomers measure angular separation of objects in degrees. There are 360 degrees in a circle, and the angular separation of any point on the horizon and the point directly overhead, which is the zenith, is 90 degrees. Halfway from the zenith to the horizon is 45 degrees. Here is an easy little chart to measure for your stuff right here. Smaller angles are a little trickier, but your hands and fingers are remarkable accurately, the measuring tool. Basically, look at this. Let's get this here. Stretch your hand out at arm's length with your thumb and little finger as far as you can. That span is 25 degrees. Do the same with your index finger and little finger. That is 15 degrees. If you clench your fist at arm's length and hold it at the back of your hand facing you, this is 10 degrees. Now hold your middle three fingers up together. These are 5 degrees. This is 5 degree separation right here. And the width of your little finger at arm's length is 1 degree. Of course, I know. It's like, hey, my hand is not the same size as yours. I know. There is an easy way to calibrate your hand. What you do is you look at the Big Dipper. Yeah, I mean, just look at the Big Dipper. You got the 25-degree angle, you got 15-degree angle. Measure using the Big Dipper as a little eye chart to help calibrate your hand when you're measuring angles in the sky. It's a very, very quick, cool little trick I found when I was a kid. Now, of course, not everybody just basically uses the eyes and telescope, binoculars, but people do use telescopes to measure the night sky. And that is a little bit different. Yes, LDG Pickles is in the house. Degrees of Fahrenheit and centigrade. Well, we're not talking about temperature, we're talking about angular here. Why does this look a little dirty? Because this is the best calibration picture I can find of the moon here. Okay, when you are looking through a telescope, you see a field of view at about 1 degree or less. That's a very, very, very small piece of the sky. Astronomers measure angles smaller than 1 degree in arc minutes or minutes of arc. There are 60 arc minutes in 1 degree. So an arc minute is 1/60th of a degree. And if you're writing that down, the symbol is in a single apostrophe. So, for example, the moon is about 31 arc minutes across. And coincidentally, so is the sun. This is why we get a total solar eclipse. Finding your latitude on the planet. This is pretty cool here. The angle between the visible horizon and the North Celestial Pale, marked almost exactly by the North Star, which is Polaris, is your latitude. Same for Southerners, relative to the Southern Celestial Pole. But there is no bright star like Polaris. So, sorry, people. Okay, now that I've taught you guys how to measure some stuff, there is some stuff happening in the night sky this couple days here. Yes, there is. I can't believe I forgot about that. Jeez. There's some cool things happening. Check this out. Southeast at dawn, there was a Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in the sun, during sunset. Now it's in the sunrise. So look tomorrow morning before sunrise in the southeast. And you will see Mercury-Jupiter conjunction with Saturn in the top right. I went to the Stellarium website, and if there's cloud-free skies early in the morning, this is what I will see. I will see Jupiter, Saturn, and the moon. Of course, I will need binoculars or a telescope to see Mercury right above Jupiter. Speaking of the moon, did you guys happen to know that the moon meets Mars on March 19th? Yes, it does. It's very visible to see in the night sky with your naked eye. Look for a red dot. It's right in the pair of the Taurus constellation. I can't even talk about it. Constellation. Yeah, the constellation of the pattern of the sky. It can have to be Taurus. Constellation. Oops, shit, I got the wrong button on here. Oops. Okay, this is sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Yep, that's black screen. Okay, I'm back. Hey, hi guys. Jedi, Bill, I thought I gave you a wrench. I apologize. What happened to your wrench, man? I'm sorry, Bill. I will give you a wrench. I apologize. I thought you had a wrench, dude. I give certain people wrenches, some people don't. I want to thank everybody for joining me today on learning how to measure the night sky. And I just want to make a statement here. I give people wrenches for moderators because there are some trolls who do troll certain channels, but I do not block them from science. You will never be blocked my channel, but you'll be blocked from making a comment. Because I believe that science is free and should be access to everybody. But everybody should not make derogatory comments. And on that note, I want to thank everybody and have a good day and have a good weekend.